The traveller in England, Scotland, and parts of France and Germany is impressed by the importance of the sheep industry to these lands. Sheep farms are often found close together and of large size with great numbers of sheep thereon. The writer has stood on one hill in Dorsetshire and counted 8 shepherds, each with his flock of about 400 ewes and their lambs, in sight at one time. Nearby, in an adjoining county, flocks of Hampshires exist as large as 2,500 on farms of not above 1,400 acres of not extra soil. These flocks are very profitable, and they make rich soils that without the sheep would be hardly worth cultivating. They exist in wonderful health and vigour on lands that have been sheeped since civilization peopled the land. In Scotland and the Cheviot Hills, flocks exist over the entire land, and without sheep the land would almost lapse into wilderness. In France, on lands worth $250 per acre, great flocks of mutton sheep are kept. The agriculture of these countries leans strongly on the sheep. Long experience in maintaining fertility, in creating it, has taught the farmers that without the flocks they cannot continue profitable agriculture. Sheep fit in well to an intensive system of agriculture. They are docile, easily kept within bounds, not fastidious in their appetites, but willing to devour most weeds along with the good forage, and they leave behind them a wake of fruitful soil. Americans don't understand sheep. Sheep are kept in a more or less desultory manner, having the run of some hill pasture or woodland, fed at intervals in winter, sold off when prices become low, bought up again with the return of higher prices, given small care or encouragement, often afflicted with parasites, internal and external, a side issue with the farmer, profitable in spite of his neglect, yet not often assuming the dignity of a business of themselves. There are several reasons for this state. It is in part a heritage of the days when sheep were little valued for their flesh and were kept mainly for their fleeces. It is in part a result of our once cheap lands and insufficient labour with which to till them, and in large part it is because of ignorance of profitable methods. When sheep thrive, their owners gladly reap the profits. When they become diseased and unprofitable, it is usually charged to bad luck. There need be small element of luck or chance in sheep management. There is always a reason for thrift and for unthrift in the flock. There need rarely be any disease in the flock. A healthy sheep is certain to be a profitable one,